Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, where we are playing as I was going to say young, he's young no longer, the middle-aged Emperor Haystein Ragnarsson of Hispania, the Spanish Viking, so to speak. We began as the Count of Montaigu, up here on this side of the Lord of France. We spread to Andalusia as Haystein. As his son Ragnar, we conquered the kingdoms of Andalusia and Galicia more properly and claimed their titles. And now, as Emperor Haystein, we have managed to unite almost all of Spain into one single Norse-controlled empire. Really, I think he's done an excellent job. Now, what are we looking to do? Well, in this playthrough, what I really want to do is have access to the Dynasty of Many Crowns decision. It's not something I've ever done in Crusader Kings 3 before. Typically, when you have a large number of kingdoms in your dynasty, they'll mostly be working for you as an emperor. So what we want to do is we want to take our Empire of Hispania, we want to grow it up to about 9 kingdoms, and then we want to split it into its constituent parts, take the decision, and then let merry hell reign across all of Europe. And we only really have today to do it, because tomorrow the Royal Court expansion drops, and I will be wanting to play a fresh start using that. So, we only have today, but to help us along our way, we have 10,000 troops, we have a young heir who is nearly of age. We have Emperor Haystein, who is a fantastic military commander with a 20 in martial, with the Holy Warrior trait as well to help us along our way. It's not been the easiest life ever. I believe it was Emperor Haystein who got extremely stressed from losing a duel and then had somebody's head cut off and then became a recluse. And also is sort of well on his way to being some sort of a party fiend. But that's by the by, because we have secured our empire against rebellion after rebellion after rebellion. We actually have a bunch of quite compliant vassals at the moment, through alliances or, in a few cases, through imprisonment. And we're looking to push off, really, to go to and look for pastures new to secure our remaining kingdoms that we want to take. So what do we have available to us? Well, in Spain itself, we have enough of these 5 kingdoms that we can claim them for our own. In fact, I think we may have all of the territory inside them. Certainly close enough. Oh, that's interesting. That is, by default, not part of the Empire of Hispania. Looks like it is to me. Oh no, okay, Duchy of Navarra. I see, there's a sort of a Duchy Kingdom thing going on here with Navarra. That's probably fine. Yes, we have enough to take over Valencia, but we can't usurp them because they are a hostile faith, so we may have to actually physically remove the existing Valencia Sultanate from the map at some point. After that, we will have 6 kingdoms to our name, and we need, I believe, 9, because I think, if I read the decision correctly, we need 10 members of my dynasty who are independent and have a title greater or equal to kingdom rank. So if I have 9 kingdoms and my empire title, I can grant each of the 9 kingdoms to a vassal and make them independent. And then 9 kingdoms plus 1 empire title will be Dynasty of Many Crowns. So we are looking to conquer maybe another 3 kingdoms worth, which is a bit of a tall order, especially considering that to help make the Empire of Hispania, I've used up my once-in-a-lifetime kingdom-level Holy War. before we begin any of that, let's take a look at some of the current situation. So we have some counties with low control. Do we have a councillor who's working on control? We don't, so that's an excellent place to start. Finally, Angoulême. Ah, yes, this is a little bit of Aquitaine that I pinched off because someone slipped up and gave me a claim. So that's now part of my domain and will be improving steadily. We have a disabled building, that's because it's only just been conquered. I can transfer this Earl around. I don't see the need to do so until either the Earl or the Jarl he's supposed to be under start getting hissy with me. Because if I leave it later to a point where they are starting to get hissy, then I'll get the bonus to their relationship for giving them a vassal, in addition to just getting rid of the penalty for holding a vassal that they want. Other than that, I have various wars that I can declare, which we'll look through in a little bit. I can usurp the Sami Sultanate, so that is one of these kingdom titles that is currently technically held by someone. This guy. You have a sheepdom. Oh, you actually still own one tiny little county down here. Hadn't even noticed. And I can usurp it because although you control a county, you don't control a county within the de jure kingdom of whatever this kingdom is supposed to be called. Badajoz, apparently. I can create titles, so I've got some kingdom titles ready to create, that's fine. I can negotiate alliances, so this is my son, don't need an alliance with him yet. This is my nephew. He seems to like me, so I may as well ally with him to stop him from being a pain later. And then the Earl of Lisboa, you are fairly weak, I don't think I need an alliance with you. My heir is in line for some titles. Who's the Jarl, current Jarl of Cantabria? Ah, this tiny child. And then we are related by... Okay, my brother is her grandfather. So this is a grandnephew or something? I don't know how that works. Niece. Nephew? Niece? Joran's daughter. Niece. Okay. And then everything else is stuff I've gifted to some of my other children. I also have some prisoners. They're both vassals. They can kind of rot in there, to be honest. They probably rebelled against me for some reason. I can't remember. Okay. As for Emperor Hastan myself, I'm ambitious, I'm brave, and I'm a holy warrior, which is why I've led holy wars to conquer almost the entire Iberian Peninsula. I was born quick, although I don't seem to have really been that successful in passing that on. I've only passed that on to one child, and that's the second son. But I married a moderately pretty wife, Empress Isabeau, who has stuck by me through thick and thin, and is in general a wonderful person, despite me occasionally being suspicious of her. And she has passed her comely trait onto my heir, which is, if not quite as good as Quick, certainly is still a benefit that I'll love having. Now we need to focus on where we're going to turn our attention to next. So, 5 kingdoms down, we'll need to expunge Valencia if we want to usurp this one. Where's the de jure kingdom? Okay, so it is this whole coastline. So Count Olva has a claim up here. But I probably want a holy war for a duchy. So I have to take that duchy, or that duchy, and you also have a little bit of Majorca. Is Majorca part of this kingdom as well? It is. It's annoying. I will have to kick you out of the opera at some point. Oh, I should also check what my current what my council is doing. You're working on Norsifying Spain. That's fine. We're making quite good progress with that. Got a big old blob of Norse up here. Tiny little bit of Norse here as well. None of our lands in the UK are Norse. You're also converting places. The faith map has been a little bit of a problem. A lot of these counties have been rebelling quite consistently. It's been a pain. There also seem to be quite a lot of Lollards. There was a big Lollard heresy at some point. Catholicism had really bad fervour at the time. In fact, we'll probably look and see at the moment. We've got all my vassals who are not Catholic. And we have a few Norse people left over from when we were Vikings. But we have a huge number of Lollards. Like a lot of Lollards. Probably the first thing we're going to do is we're going to try and ask some of them to convert. Oh, that's interesting. I can't ask you to convert, but I don't have an imprisonment reason against you that would suggest you decline conversion. Interesting. Right, we'll go through, we'll ask some of these people to convert. All of them are going to be mayors. October, what's the current date? 15th October. Okay, we might be able to do some of them soon. Yeah, try and de-Lollard our land as much as we can. Just so they stop. Just so they don't cause any future problems down the line. I may have asked the Norse guy to convert there. That's okay. I don't mean Norse side, of course, I mean Asatru. Right, some of them are converting, some of them are not, and some of them... So if they're vassals in my realm, I think it's generally okay for them to get hooks on me. They can't really do very much with it. You know, the main things that I'm worried about happening with hooks are someone forces their way onto my council who's not very good, or someone changes their contract with me. And if they don't have a direct contract with me because they're a vassal of a vassal, then that doesn't matter. And then if they're a vassal of a vassal, they can't be on my council anyway, so that also doesn't matter. We can imprison some of these guys. Maybe force them to convert. I can only try and imprison one person at a time. Now, I wanted to check to see if I have offensive war penalty. I do not. Probably because I think we're just sort of fighting a big rebellion than we did like one county over here. So we want to go looking for our next target that we can declare war on. So we can... Oh, this is something I hadn't noticed. So, close to the end of last session, the Suthreya was absolutely massive. It had most of Scotland and a fair chunk of Ireland. And now what's happened is Ireland has actually united under a Christian queen into a kingdom, and the Suthreya has split apart. I assume there was a succession event fairly recently. Let's have a look. Tackle history. Yes, in fact, about 4 days before I started playing, there was an inheritance event, and so now the Suthreya is lots of different duchies. Scotland is mostly not in Scotland, it must be said, but they are particularly powerful at the moment. They have about 6,000 guys of their own. I believe they had some strong allies. Oh, possibly they've lost their strong allies, which is good, but then you can see they're still holding their own. It might be worth looking into some of these territories to see if they are Norse. See, you have 5,000 guys and no allies. You're involved in a war for the Kingdom of Mercia. Someone's declared war on Scotland for this, but Scotland is obviously winning quite strongly. What's happening in Wales? Wales, it's fairly Catholic. Yes, we're looking for kingdom type of state. I think Valencia is the obvious one because it might take a few wars to capture all of the different pieces. There's 3 different duchies. Yeah, so Valencia is probably a good place to start. Other than that, kingdom titles. Quite a large kingdom, potentially a bit of a problem, but it is currently extremely fractured. Sioux are the only large players in terms of land. They don't seem particularly strong. Thabitids have a decent army but no allies at the moment. Yeah. So this is looking like quite fertile territory because it's all split up and separate. We can declare war for one bit after another bit, just declaring on different people. And also because it's split up, it means that none of them are too particularly strong. Oh, we also seem to have gained. I think I remember noticing this at this point as well. Sometimes we come into the occasional random bit of land. A vassal inherited these bits of England, is why we have territory here. Someone, presumably this Jarl of Galicia, inherited some random bit down here. In terms of allies, we are very good for allies. So we have our wife, who is the Duchess of Braevant. Was losing a war at some point fairly recently. Has been doing amazingly well on that. We have Gascon on side with their 2200 guys, which is pretty good. That's a vassal of ours. That's a vassal of ours. That's apparently a vassal of ours. Middlesex. Okay, so this is someone who controls a subsection of Wessex. And has a very disjointed territory, but they're an ally of ours, apparently. Where's the Major? Oh yes, that's that guy who owns this bit and various other scattered territories. Jarl of Toledo, that's a vassal of ours. And then we have a truce with Aquitaine. Alright, so we're starting off in a fairly good position. I'm going to straight away declare a holy war for this duchy here. Gosh, it's quite a cheap holy war, to be honest. Let's declare this war then. Yeah, our troops rising up. We've also managed to trap that mare. So let's see if we can get you to convert. Yeah, absolutely can. Wonderful news. This Jarl, I don't necessarily want to be fighting rebellion right now, so we'll just go for the mare for now. We do have a few disadvantages for being Norse. The principal one is that we are still nowhere near developing any kind of siege weapon, to the point where it's quite a significant problem, honestly. The head of the Norse culture, because he's actually somewhere up in Sweden, controlling actual Norse territories rather than making his own Norse territories, he has no clue. He's doubling down on public works, which is not a particularly useful tech for me at the moment, and I don't think anywhere in Norseland is going to be even close to the development cap. It's a problem. So our sieges end up taking quite a while. We capture another mare. We can't get you to convert, so you might just end up staying there. I don't think I can execute you. Oh, I can! I can just straight up execute you. Right, we've got a new lord guy. And he's also possibly... we do not need any more troops than that. Right, he's also possibly going to try and mess us around, but I want to go seize this place. I want to send you out to go and deal with this Valencia army. Hello, I'm a prisoner. Do that, thank you very much. Oh, you're my prisoner. You also won't accept. So what does that mean? Bye-bye. We'll try the next one. Right, let's hope you're more sensible than your two forebears. There we go. Marvellous. We've discovered public works. Marvellous. We've also mortified another county, which is good. So we want to go straight into our factions, find the problem faction, find who's currently leading it. I'll guess yes, we are already currently converting. Tudela, you're the next strongest. Let's go and mortify Tudela. One of my nephews is plotting against one of my other nephews. Are you related to each other? Yes, you are brothers. Honestly, guys. Oh, and he's my prisoner as well. Right, so sieging the capital will take a few months. Doesn't seem like I can imprison him. Interesting. And oh, I have a child who is 6 that needs a guardian. Yes, definitely. You're going to get a martial education. You're going to get it from me, as I am the martialist. Right, he's probably going to treat someone else up there. Not to be a problem. I'm going to slowly siege down this territory. It's going to take a while. Quite often I found myself just calling in allies just for the use of their siege equipment, which is, it can be a pain, but it's better than using mercenaries, and I can't get my own. Pretty sure I can't get my own. No, I can't get my own. Right, 30 odd days, he's going to find someone to siege probably. Oh, maybe not. What are you going to do? Either way, you're going to be slaughtered. Scheme at court. Someone was trying to kill her, my spy master. It's a good job my spy master came to do something about it. Unless I misread that pop up. Whoops. We now have Baranis Saidi populists. I won't lie, I don't actually know what a Zaidi is. Oh! I seem to have eaten a nubbin of territory here. Presumably that was you? It doesn't say that you're any juices. Canton site, title history. Yeah, conflict on the Holy War. There we go. Ah, maybe you don't have any choices because that was their only territory. Well, it looks like you're going to bravely attack, despite being outnumbered 10 to 1. I don't think there are any prizes for suicidality, but I could be wrong. And we will slowly work on this. Battles 1 score is at 99%, capped to 50. Wow. I'm not even sure that that army can siege places anymore. I think the smallest garrison size I'm likely to have is 250. What's left? What's left? Gandalf comes of age. My son, player, and vassal. He has got an alright learning education. He has a fairly poor learning stat, honestly. And just actually in general, he is unimpressive. Are you being educated? I'm a guardian. I shouldn't be a guardian if you're getting a stewardship education. I should find someone if he's going to be a good guardian for you. Find a character. That's fine. All in diplomatic range. Very good at stewardship. And they're not too old. Wow, this lassie really hates me. Which is kind of understandable, honestly. High Chieftain Fergus of Munster. Would you like a ward? This guy. We may have to end up disinheriting the elder son. Somebody's trying to sneak around with someone else at court. That's fine, that happens quite a lot. I'm getting a stewardship perk. Better building construction. Probably do want to work on building some new buildings. He's suicidally attacking me again. I'll maybe build one more. This one to give us more money. I can also ask the Pope for gold now that I've depleted my treasury a bit. And I'm a little low on piety. So I may have to wait a bit before doing too many more holy wars. My wife is pregnant. You are... one of my vassals is also at war with Valencia. I actually didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could go to war with someone. Or maybe it's because you're a vassal of a vassal, not my direct vassal. Interesting. I don't know. Either way, we are nearly done, hopefully. There we go. Siege finished. Enforce my demands. Disband my armies. And then we need to find someone to give all these territories to. Prince Rorges, congratulations. I also want to find you a spouse. Preferably one who will give you... Yes. She's a little bit younger than you, but I think an alliance with Wessex would be a generally good thing. I can usurp the Yatabid Alarcon Emirate. It's a duchy title, I don't care about that. I can negotiate alliances with him now as well. I don't care about that. I can change a contract so I get a few more troops. But only a few more troops. Right, let's see about imprisoning this Lollard. Negotiate release. Will you do that. You're not. So if I banish you, banished landed rulers are deposed. Who is your heir? They're also a Lollard. Now, if your heir converts, she wants to get that out. She's not being let out. Oh, that was my spell master. Oh dear. That's probably fine. She wants some money to convert. I think that's okay. And then I will banish you. Oh, banishing you is tyranny, apparently. Can I be executed instead then? Huh. Interesting. Oh, well, you may just have to sort of stay in the dungeons for a while. No, you're not coming out. Yeah, we'll leave you in the dungeons, and you can rot there, and then once you're finished rotting, we'll convert you over to someone who's Norse, someone who's Catholic even. Right, on with the next war. Fairs. It's looking very juicy. Annoyingly though, how the duchies work is a little bit of a problem. What else can I declare war on? So you can grab me 2 duchies. What I really want to do is look at the kingdoms. How much do I need to usurp them? 10 required counties. But they're all going to be from hostile faiths. Who's in charge of Sardinia at the moment? You're Orthodoxes. Can I declare war? No, I can't declare holy war on you. That's okay. I could start declaring holy war on you. That's probably worthwhile using my time. Add to then that this kingdom would require 13 counties to usurp, so it's a little bigger in terms of counties. But I'll be getting a much better start at it. I kind of wish Wales was Vikings, just so I could holy war them, honestly. Who else do I have who I can declare wars on? Ulster I don't care about. I can declare a war on Louis, but I don't think that's necessarily particularly wise. Scotland. Now, the Kingdom of England down here is quite large. You need 21 counties to make it. The Kingdom of Scotland, you need 14 counties to usurp. So they're both fairly tall orders, and Ireland is mostly controlled by it's mostly controlled by a Christian, so can't really holy war them. So yeah, let's go down here. Start declaring some wars. Where is our army up in this nice lovely new territory of Scythia? Might be a better place to start. Of affection. It's these blasted populists again. Okay. So they are potentially going to be a problem while we're in the middle of this war. Which is really just typical. You can start gathering. Much down this way. Okay, they haven't yet decided exactly how much of a problem they're going to be. It's probably as my military power fluctuates up and down slightly. That was tall tales at the table. Trigly. Charged right at the city walls, free climbed inside and hacked into the royal palace. Melted the king's crown down to pay for a new pair of boots. These are some far-fetched stories. I can lose some stress, and maybe I'll about break even on average of prestige. I can get some general opinion up. I want to lose the stress definitely, because oh boy have I been stressed in my life. I even managed to gain some prestige out of it. Right, so let's split you guys in half. I'll take my half off to... can I do that now? Okay, let's take them off to here first. Right, a few months of sieging. That's not anything just yet. Ah, there is a peasant rebel, though, who's going to take a few years, but is vaguely unhappy. Oh boy, they're vaguely unhappy, mostly because of offensive war penalties, which it turns out are pretty huge at the moment. Wow, I definitely shouldn't have started this war. But I do have some twin daughters. There we go, Ilva and Ragnhilda. I'm going to put Ragnhilda so that they rhyme properly. May you grow strong and wise. And may I educate at least one of you. Where's my wife? Oh, that's my wife. Oh well. Is my wife busy? Are you educating people? No. Ah, yes, you're in a different court, so I have to actually, like, offer you with people. You one daughter, others as well. Ah, I'll gain stress, even though she's my wife. Great. Wonderful. Okay. Youngest daughter. So I have two children who can be educated? Interesting. Let's see for that line. Definitely not you, you hate me. Patriarch, you can educate her for now. Right, on with the sieges. Possibly it would have made more sense to send this on actually across here and then to the capital, rather than what I did do. He's going to start getting some ticking war score, and I won't have any ticking war score. The Destiny is such a populace have worn down. I think actually they might have the opposite of a warmonger penalty. They might actually like it. I know there are some like particularly warmongery faiths that do. Right, we are 2 weeks left on the siege. Oh, even less in fact. March on Marrakesh. Marrakesh is much further around the sort of tip than I thought it was. I sort of thought it would be if I got here-ish. And their army is moving out. Right, it's going to be a bit of a long one. That's okay. Right, I've got a new patriarch. He does endorse me, which is good news, but does also educate that one. There we go. Right, so let's see what this army is doing. What is this army doing? That's not real though. But it's going to be a little difficult to. I can't really go and fight them because there'll be attrition if you lose this counter effort. We might be about to head off to sea now. Nope. He's decided against it. Okay, no, he is going to sea. He's going to go to my capital, I should imagine. I might need to send one of my bunches of those off. Prisoner has died. Well, blimey. Someone important has died. Ah, this guy who owns lots of the UK. The Chancellor. Sure, you need to like me more. Yeah, this offensive war country is going to be a problem. Oh no, he's not going to my capital. He's landed again. Glorious how the AI can really make up their mind as to what it is they actually want to do. That's okay, it buys me time. Actions. Yeah. Yeah, they're real unhappy with me now. This army, now that you've got some mercenaries, might actually... Yeah, can you go and increase my levy size for now? Might actually be big enough to take on one of my split forces. Yes, they've decided they are. That's fine, because I'll send reinforcements. Oh, okay. Where do you guys think we're going? Let's go and catch him. Oh, catch him. That's okay. I'm just waiting to figure out what they're doing. If they decide to come here and tangle with us, and that's okay. It's going to take 5 months. Not going to be finished with this one in 5 months. That's for sure. Okay. Well, maybe, you know. That was quite a big chunk. Gosh, you really reckon it's going to be a balanced fight? I reckon that's going to be a fight that I will win. There we go. Let's enforce those demands. Disband my troops. I can raise a runestone, which is good for my piety. It's quite expensive armor for an emperor. No, definitely. And then give some control growth. And some prisoner. Right, and now we need to find a young Hisenin to hand some territory off to. You're betrothed to this guy. Do you stand to inherit anything? Yeah, I'm son. Yes, you do. You're going to get a couple. What about you? Oh, I can't, because you're not in my court, of course, because you're only betrothed. You are betrothed to someone. And you stand to inherit one county, but I guess I also can't bring you. No, okay. Hello. No, you. Hello. You won't come to my court. Even though you like me and you're part of my dynasty, and I definitely give your child something. That's a shame. Can I arrange a marriage for you? Matrilineally to someone in my court. You're about 10 years old. This guy really is the youngest I have available. Okay. And I hate him. I mean, he's not a bad person per se, apart from the fact that he was the wrong faith. And he did, rebel against me. Right. So you are partly married. You're in a regular marriage, which is foolish. Sure, we're going to arrange you a matrimonial marriage to this guy. Oh, he might break the betrothal though. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Okay. There must be someone. You're matrimonially married. Fantastic. Excellent. So this giant Catholic Norseman, you can have these territories. Then you'll pass them. Ah, that'll get rid of the runes I just raised. Do I care? It's only control growth. Does it show on the counting? Like if I... Is it you? Yeah, it's you. There we go. Can't use the titles. There we go. Okay. Oh, and you're my knight as well. Excellent news. Right, let's work on probably squashing this rebellion. I can also host a feast, which I don't need to do at the moment. Okay. Rebellion, currently not too much of an issue. You can go back on Making my army cheap and training up my knights. We have a massive offensive war penalty, but we need to just sit and wait for it to finish. We have a new ransom. Oh, you've been deposed, and you really like me for some reason. Sure. As soon as you're no longer a vassal, I don't see why not. King of Maghreb. We have 5 out of 13 counties. We may need to actually take the whole thing because they're all hostile faith. We need 5 counties in Sardinia, of which only 4 are easily available. The little gourmand, Isabel, seems to have been having a difficult time at our latest feast. She buried her face in her food, and the only talking she did was asking for serving after serving. She's got the glutton trait. It's not really what we want. It's a lot of stress to change one of these. No, we don't want her to have a lower opinion of her liege. No, that's not particularly good. Okay, you keep that. My daughter just eats too much, apparently. King Louis has run in another Northern conquest. He seems to have done particularly badly for them, I must admit. Well, I say that, actually. How many... A few other places have had them. It does mostly seem to be France has been fighting off just wave after wave of Viking adventurers. We discover a secret. That's wonderful. Defensive was minus 28. It's about this time where I sort of really want my vassals to be going for other places. And I'll be encouraged to do that if I pass High Crown Authority, but I don't have the innovation for it. I will get some development growth because that's really good. I still have the text of these. But I can improve Pravia. We shall have you recruit. And we have an improved commander. Yeah, it's the guy who hates me. Oh, right. Is that going to be the peasants? Yes, that's the peasant rabble who are upset. Mostly because of offensive wars. We have to wait for that to go well down. Some of them are also different culture groups. On the plus side, by the time we finish waiting for these guys, the truce might have finished with Valencia. 957, it's 2 years' time. Oh, I've got a new alliance there. I can lawfully imprison Reeve Christina. No idea who she is. If she'll pay me money, then why not? Come on, peasants. Come on. Oh, I'm now the head of the Norse culture. What on earth happened to Sweden? Nothing seems to have happened to Sweden. Hasn't split up into a different kingdom. Maybe Uppland became independent? Has there been a Swedish inheritance just now? You look a bit old to have just inherited. No? Okay. Huh. We don't know what's happened to Sweden, but either way, I'm in charge. Oh, thank goodness. City planning? No thank you. Onager. It'll now only take 46 years. Mott is an okay exposure to have. What do we need to get to the medieval era? It doesn't say. That's okay. Right, we're researching onagers, that's the important thing. Casus Belli will also be a good one to get. Although actually at the moment it's not that big of a deal. Because most of the places I'll have de jure Casus Belli for I can just Holy War for anyway. And the other bits are France. Freeman's Fortune. A free tenant renting some of my land to support an exceptional harvest. He wants to buy stuff. So he can join my court, where he'd be bad at being a knight, but an excellent steward. Or I can get plus county control in Thouars. I'm tempted to say he can join my court. There we go. How's the Pope feel about me? -4 because I requested gold fairly recently. My physician is getting better. She's a bit older than me. And I finished promoting Norse culture. Excellent. Castello Branco down here. And my Empress is pregnant again. How is second son doing? 25877. I mean, honestly, you might already be doing better than Gandalf. Gandalf is very wise, not very good at anything else. We've gained a level of Splendor. So I know, we've got enough for them to potentially disinherit a child. I think. I don't actually know how much it takes nowadays. Might take more. Oh gosh, it does cost a lot, but I still have enough. Oh, these peasants are taking ages. Okay, they can send an ultimatum at any time now. There was a commotion among the children today. Oda was tempted to preach among her fellow youngsters. Weird 11-year-old. Isabel intervened and managed to stop the fight before anyone got hurt. So she can be calm, which is an excellent trait to have. Brave like me, but it'll make her stressed. That'll make me stressed. I think I want you to be calm still. Right. Peasant revolt at last. What I want to know is, where is the leader? We don't know. He's in charge of one of his armies. No commander. No commander. None of them have a commander yet. Most of them are up here. Let's call in some allies. Let's call in Gascon. That'll be helpful. Half of them are moving away. Where do you think you're going? Yeah, let's go grab these guys, as they look like they might be heading for the sea. We don't want that. Right, catch these guys. Okay, then the other one's going to move for the sea. Oh, there we go. That was easy. You'd be competent enough, Commander. There we go. Join me. Right, what's our offensive war penalty looking like nowadays? Minus 19, still fairly high. We've got some more buildings. Still don't have burrs. Where is burrs? Oh, it's in early medieval. I'm not even close to that yet. I've got another daughter. Asta you shall be. I can ask my head of faith for gold. That's probably okay. Because right now I've got too much offensive war penalty to go declaring. Well, it's going down. Six, yeah, 500, 5,000, 5,800. We've got quite a lot of allies. We might not be able to bring all of them to bear though. And to act. I was declare war on you. You have 6,000 guys to bring to bear. I like how this army guy's just chilling. Yeah, no one's bothered to take him on yet. Oh, he's got a big ally. His sister Guthrum died. Oh, I've got an alliance. Okay, I think it might be worth trying to snap up a new bit. You've got a fair bit. Only more for duchy. I could take. Emirate of Samoa is not in this kingdom. Emirate of Syria is. Emirate of Canaris is as well. Where is for bits? Emirate of Syria. Emirate of Samoa. Where is the Emirate of Canaris? Oh, they're the Canary Islands. Okay. That makes sense. It doesn't look to me like you do control any of the Emirate of Canaris. Honestly. Chieftain of Madeira. Where's the Chieftain of Madeira? Ah, it's up there. Okay, I see. You control a little bit of it. Of course. Right. No, I want this bit. And let's call in an ally. Oh, you're at war with somebody else. They're defending against Kairouan. In this war for this little bit over here. So I won't mind if you take your troops off that way, honestly. Let's start raising guys here. And yeah, let's call in... who's our strongest ally? Definitely Wessex. Where the hell is this? Sir Garifin. Huh. A weird name. Right. Wessex will come be our friends. That's probably enough troops. Especially if we can catch them here as they come off the boat. Apparently we're not going to catch them. Is this really a separate county? Okay, apparently it is. Right, who's joined this war? Oh, yeah, you're over there joining that war. You've probably got bigger fish on your plate, to be honest, considering you were being invaded. Do I still not have any siege commanders? I do have a siege commander. Right. See if we can take the fight to them. Oh, I accidentally chose an excellent time for this declaration. Next question, where is the Sioux capital? Oh, it's next to the Sioux capital. It's over here. That's good news. Here's Wessex. Well, 11 days left. Where are you going? Oh, you're going out to sea? You're going to the Canaries? No, you're going down there, that's okay. sending down here. Essex is coming to help with the siege. And hopefully soon will soon be ours. I'm a little bit disappointed with this war score. Let's see if we can fight these guys. The answer seems to be no. The answer seems to be no, we can't. We've got a peasant rabble because we've got a offensive war penalty. What's that at the moment? -20. Long wars. He's currently walking through the horrible bits of Africa in terms of how difficult they are to cross. So that's going to take him ages. And we've captured my foe. Wonderful news. Okay. Hispania doing well. Let's go find another eligible Hastingen. See, all my bloomin' betrothed are actually inheriting titles before. I'm tempted to give it back to you, honestly, but I know you've lost them for a reason. Still can't get you to court. You? Oh, you're still only 11. You are 14. Betrothed to this guy. Sure. Okay. Right, let's get that offensive war penalty ticking down. Valency, we can go to war with you next again. I wonder if peasant rebels ever disband. I wonder if my offensive war penalty will ever go down low enough. Oh, Hispania. You shall serve me. No, you won't convert though. Why will you not convert? Further, and he hates me. Why do you hate me? The pickled human head probably isn't helping. I forgot about that. See, it's interesting. So, refusing to convert is a crime, but I can't make the demand so that he's a criminal I can then imprison him. We are constructing buildings. You want a regimental grounds? You don't want barracks. Isabeau seemed to enjoy our latest feast immensely. Of all the things, she could not stop talking about the rich clothes and glittering gold. Oh dear, are you really going to be greedy as well as gluttonous? This isn't going well. I may have messed up my daughter. It's fine, we have other daughters. We can indeed declare lots of wars. These peasants haven't gone away. What? My neighbour in Scotland has just conquered the chiefdom of Vladimir. I'm sorry, what? Hi, Scotland. Over there. What you doing? What? Oh my gosh, is that a Sami King of Scotland? No, that's a Ukanusko King of Scotland. Wow. Okay. Scotland's gone extra crazy in this playthrough. Are there any other things that we should think about? Besides the blobs of a statue, there's a blob. What? Jarl Dan Sigtryggsson, what are you doing? You've carved out a blob of Norse faith on the shores of the Black Sea. This is wonderful. I have no idea how you managed that, but I'm very, very, very glad that you did. Aquitaine has lost a Liberty War. I was sort of thinking, is there anything else I need to know? I've still got Lollards. I still had this non-Catholicism filter on, which I shouldn't have done. Are you willing to convert yet? No. Who's this guy? King of Brittany wants an alliance. That sounds like an excellent idea. I could have sworn I asked you to convert and you did. Don't know what's going on there. I could just steal your title. Oh, my sister died. I gained lots of stress. Gosh, these Lollard mares. A bit much. She is my vassal. She wants a hook on me. No, thank you. You want a hook. You're not my direct vassal, so that's fine. You are now in prison. Will you blooming convert? Thank you. Rorguez comes of age. He has a decent enough stewardship education. Right. Rorguez versus your brother. 5-5, 12, 10, 6. Probably want Rorguez. Probably want Rorguez. It's a bit of a tough choice. I'm not particularly astonishingly keen on either of them. But Rorguez has 2 sins, whereas you have a virtue, which would be good for generating piety for going on holy wars. But you're not much of a warrior, honestly. You're just kind of a vaguely nice and slightly reclusive person. Okay, Gandalf, you're sticking as heir. Oh dear. My neighbour Oswald, as a North Riding, has lost against this guy of Lothian. Oh, I have died. Oh dear. So, let's reflect over the life of Emperor Hastein, who, having just considered his succession and decided, it's okay if the guy who's going to inherits, promptly died and let him inherit. It's a fairly good time in Emperor Gandalf's life to be taking over. He's 24, he's in his prime. He seems to have taken to the slightly rubbishy Norse Imperial crown, and we'll leave him with that. But yeah, Emperor Hastein, the first Emperor of Hispania, something along the lines of the 6th Emperor ever in the world. He really did, he did the work. He did the hard work. He got a lot of stress for it. But, lots and lots of people died in his various wars. But he has pretty much pushed other faiths out of Spain. They're holding on in only a handful of territories. And he even started making forays into North Africa. So, from the point of view of what we want to do, he's been a massive success. He died of natural causes. Although quite famous for his sharp intellect, he still could not outsmart death. Emperor Gandalf ascends to the throne. Plagued by seeing shadows around every corner, he is likely to be ruled by fear. This isn't a promising beginning. So Emperor Gandalf begins life extremely stressed. So we'll call a hunt straight away. He begins life with 2 levels of stress. He is moderately attractive, with a moderately attractive son. That's good. He's a just and honest recluse, with some decent book smarts, terrible military strength, an okay stewardship, and not really anything else to his name besides the size of his empire. He even has a sickly daughter, just to ram home how not well this is going. Okay. With the passing of my father, Emperor Hastein, the responsibility to lead the vast empire now falls upon my shoulders. I stand before my vassals, adjust my new crown, and take in my surroundings. Oh, the things I will accomplish. Oh, the things I hope you accomplish, Gandalf. We have a new patriarch who does endorse us, which is good news. We have about half the military strength that we previously had, which is bad news. Beja is no longer our ally. I don't honestly even know who you were. Oh, you were a vassal. You're very upset with me, vassal, at the moment. So let's see. I can invite knights, but I'm paranoid, so that'll mess us up. I need councillors. So you're going to make an alright steward. Scopophobic. Am I scopophobic? This character detests being looked at. Well, that's terrible. That's just a terrible, terrible thing to have. Oh dear. Okay. Spymaster, who only slightly hates us. Steward. We have an okay steward waiting. Chancellor. Our last remaining powerful vassal is a useless Chancellor. So, we're gonna stick with this guy. And then Marshal, we do at least have this guy is a competent enough Marshal, although he still hates us just like our dad. Okay. So this is not the most promising looking succession we've ever had. In terms of factions, we have some vassals who can't join factions, which is good. We have a lot of populists, like a lot of populists. We have not much in the way of allies. We have too many held duchies, which is definitely a problem we can fix. Why? Beijing claim. So this guy is attacking Galicia. End dynasty wars. What's my war contribution? 33%. I can just spend only in a friendly area. What's an unfriendly area at the moment? Okay, I'm gonna pull my army out of here because I don't want no part of this at all. Right, son, you need an education focus, which will be Marshal, definitely. You need to have me removed as your guardian, and then we need to find someone who has good Marshal. Like this guy. Or this guy. This guy. Look at that. That's okay. Right, you're getting hopefully an alright martial education. We need to get you married off pronto for alliances. I could ally with the Byzantine Empire, which honestly sounds like a pretty fantastic idea right now. I can't negotiate an alliance with you because I'm currently at war with you. I can't ally you. You're still betrothed. You need a spouse. Alliance power. Wessex. Wessex aren't currently my allies. Can I just negotiate an alliance with you? I can't. That's okay. That shouldn't be my alliance power. There we go. Right, we got Wessex on side. That was this daughter, or this sister rather. Ragnhilda. Duchy of Balaton. Where is the Duchy of Balaton? It's very far away, but it's strong. Or Luxembourg. So, Luxembourg? Okay, I don't know why that's zooming in down there. Luxembourg isn't enormously close. Balaton at least has a fairly good sea connection, so do you. I might go with Balaton. Although you are older. You actually are in line for one county. No, no, for a few counties. Okay, we'll go with Balaton. And then Princess Asta. So by alliance power, you will be married into Luxembourg. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so we're going to get some alliances, which will help us against the inevitable enormous revolts. Because, oh boy, is that going to be a thing. Now, courtier and guest opinions are going to help. Getting diplomacy up might help. Do I have lots of people in my prisons who I can execute? I do. So I'll probably want to go authority focus. Well, I've probably got enough that I don't need an authority focus. Shall we go foreign affairs focus? Let's go foreign affairs focus. Possibly looking to get the befriend thing. I also need... Let's grab faithful. We have still too many held duchies by quite a bit. Need to hoist them off on someone. Hastening. Dynasty tree. My sisters aren't old enough to have children yet. You won't come. You won't come. You're in a matrilineal marriage. Oh, this guy's already been given a bunch of counties. Colvine, Carl Haralder. So you're all in line for some things. Right, we shall grant you Yadmosvi. Sure. And then this one, who won't get the Yaldum from his dad, you'll get the Yaldum of Granada. Now we've got my domain size back down. Fantastic. Okay. So that's some opinion penalties lessened. You desire the county of Lisboa. Cousin vassal's primary title. So I'd probably give you. Yeah. That'll make you hate me less. I can negotiate an alliance with my mother. This is probably worthwhile. I have prisoners who can ransoms. Not the one who's my vassal. This one is Galicia's vassal. So I can ransom you. Right. I think we're ready to hit the play button, at least for now. Okay, alliances. Success. Excellent. Marvelous. How close are these factions? I don't think increasing my levies are going to help. So I'll keep you on this. Byzantine's allied. Wessex has just joined the war against me. Oh yes, and we're at a hunt to try and reduce my stress level. Can I leave this war? I can restore your inheritance, which I don't want to do. I can renounce you. No, okay. Or against stewardship and prowess. Let's go follow this white hart. Should I ask my head of faithful build? How much do you like your faithfulness? You like me quite a bit. Okay. Ask for gold. And let's get other people to have some opinion of me. Right, factions. Currently just populist factions that are causing me trouble. But some of those populist factions are quite strong. I don't have any vassals in them yet though, which is good news. We return home reinvigorated. Host feast. Poof. Stress down. Welcome, friends. Every guest gains 10 opinion of me. For some money. Okay, faction strength. Ah, okay, we've got the troops in. Factions are back down to being not so much of an issue. My devious vassal, Count Gunnar. Who currently likes me alright? It's a subject that fascinates me as well. Okay, I definitely don't want to be fighting Wessex. And one vassal has created a Liberty faction. Finish building some stuff. I want to keep an eye on this faction. Right, he's now got a positive opinion of me, which may make the faction go away, but it might not. Oh, good grief. Of course. The Byzantine Empire dropped dead immediately. And I won't be able to negotiate an alliance with you until this betrothal is fulfilled in 15 years' time. Meanwhile, this guy, wherever you are, wants help in the peasant uprising. Do you need help in a peasant uprising? I honestly don't think so. I think you've probably got this. Looks to me like you got this. Oops, I did not want to do that. Alright, Wessex is coming in, is probably going to beat up these guys and then they'll lose the war, but that's okay. Oh, maybe not. They've decided they don't wanna. Liberty faction expanded. Okay, the transition might be kind of okay after all. We finished the product culture task, which is good news. Let's find out which ones we're most upset about. Still definitely the Andalusian populist faction. Alarson. I'm not sure if I can actually send you here. I can send you that. Okay, yes. Norsify Alarson for me, please. Meanwhile, I probably want to get around to creating the Kingdom of Navarre. So this de jure drift stops. There we go. There's a peasant revolt against someone who isn't me. And it's sort of interesting position where neither side can realistically fight the other, it seems. Wessex for some reason is unwilling to, and my side, in air quotes, don't have the manpower for it. Oh, they have decided to abandon the siege a few days before it finished. Oh, Crusader Kings AI. Isn't that wonderful? Am I getting offensive war penalty for... It doesn't look like it. Yes. Might be worth declaring a holy war on someone. I really think it's going to be weak. And we'll finish this quickly. You might be just a single county. You are just a single county. You should be fairly rapid. Am I the head of Norse culture? I am. Fantastic. That should be enough. Right, beat this guy up. My cousin was slain in battle. New person's joined the other war. Oh, this is going to take a while. I think it's going to be a long siege. I shouldn't have dismissed that recommendation, actually. That's a shame. Going. Ugh. Oh, I'm stressed again. Why am I stressed? I don't know why I'm stressed. I lose a bit of stress. One faction somewhere is popular, it's peasants. It's peasants, they're upset about my war. Uh, 10 months. How long are you going to take to be properly upset with me? Oh wow, also 10 months actually. Okay, so we might actually fight like one more peasants. Oh, losing a little more stress as well. These guys are coming in for the battle. I can challenge the countess to trial by combat with like terrible prowess. That being said, I haven't yet figured out if prowess actually contributes to how successful you're likely to be in a trial by combat. Progress is definitely looking slow towards 10 kingdoms by tomorrow. Seeing as we have not quite yet got to 6. "50 days, and it will be over. Then we will be able to send you on 24 months. Okay, so actually we've done okay. "12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 8, 2, 1. That could have gone a lot faster if I'd remembered to send in my siege guy. But I didn't. Right, one of you. Hi there. You can have this title, because I don't need it anymore. I now have low control in wherever this is, Pizzazz. It's okay, you can increase control in Pizzazz. There we are. Oh, my councillor died of old age. That was my steward. Wow. Steward suddenly, not many good prospects. I want to sway you a bit more to get more money out of you. Right. We can't decide who's winning, but I've been called to war. The Luxembourgian claim on the county of Metz. You have 2,800 troops without me. You can probably beat them on your own, but you shall come help. Oh! I seem to have somehow come by... Avranches. So I had some various similarities with Avranches for a while. It seems these have turned into someone of my dynasty under my control actually owning them, which is an excellent surprise. And you're also part of this war. Oh gosh, this war for Galicia has really turned into a bit of a total mess, hasn't it? Who are we actually fighting against? You have a few counties over here, so it won't just be done with one siege, that's a shame. Can I put my rally point in here? No, I can't, because it's occupied. Put it here then. How many guys do we need? Not many. In fact, go to this rally point. Raise all the men at arms. Separately, raise regular guys. Well, I think I had enough. So you finish gathering. That's probably enough for you. Get the siege going in charge. Social manipulation. My vassal grew bolder. His challenges no longer pass unnoticed. He is testing my limits. So he is patient, generous, and vengeful. I think he shall have tasks which will be impossible to complete. I failed to manipulate him, which is very sad. Right, off we go. We'll take a nice trip across France. We might have to deal with some peasants at some point. But there hopefully shouldn't be too many of them, so that'll probably be fine. Oh, got more powerful classes expected cast positions. Are any of you any good at anything? You're actually a good marshal. Okay. You guys, on the other hand, are not good at anything. Jarl Snore, who I just appointed to a position who's created the Liberty faction. Oh dear. A peasant slotted to serve the Lord. Right. Wonderful. Where are you? You're over here. Oh, luckily that's not too far away from where I was already. Raise some guys up. We won't need to bother calling it allies. Until we have a few thousand dudes. Oh, and my councillors died. I want to watch out for that Liberty faction. That's probably enough dudes. This guy's probably thinking, why do you keep putting me in charge of just all the peasants? No idea who this kid is, but we'll answer him. Oh, okay. Right, victory and peasant uprising. As usual, I will recruit them all. This lot can stand down. Oh, are you really going to abandon that siege just before I get there? Are you really going to do that? Oh man, I hate the AI sometimes. Isn't it terrible? Oh, I've gained a level of fame though. Oh, my daughter is no longer sickly. And she is bossy. Who's your educator? It's gonna be... not me, because I'm terrible at this. This guy. We shall have a martial education. Shall be educated alongside your brother. This Galicia war somehow has not ended. I have betrothed Canaris. Right, are we now allies? We're about to be. And we've got the diplomacy perk, which is excellent. I want groomed to rule my children. That's such a good perk. Right, we are going to lose this Galicia war, but somehow our stuff just keeps going up. Oh dear. Oh god, I have a Solomon secret. Something I should really have checked. Oh no. Oh no. Let's cut that out straight away. Oh dear. Right. Okay. War 1. But I need to... I can't dispel my ships because there are hostile armies nearby. I have to walk them all the way back home. 4 months. 5 months. Right. We've got another wanderer. This most recent one is from the troll itself. Sounds far-fetched. Give me that stress loss. The hastening family on ice. Crow's theory, tugging at my sleeve almost as soon as I enter the snowbound courtyard. It's no good, I'm useless. I can't skate, the ice hates me. Oh. I'm impressed that it's snowing in northern Spain. I didn't realise it got particularly snowy here. I suppose maybe we're in mountainous regions. The place looks like an army's marched through it. I can lose stress and get a health boost for my daughter, but she won't like me. Or I can be really mean and gain a bunch of stats, and she'll really, really dislike me. Or I can try and teach her. I want the stress loss, and I also want my daughter, who was sickly, to have the health boost. I'm sorry. Right. Guys, we'll walk back. When the old foe's not swayed. A snake at court. How's this Liberty faction doing? Well, the Liberty faction has been disbanded without me noticing. Tisk. Yeah, I would definitely never do anything like that. Some populace have disbanded, which is good news. Ugh, I hate having to pay for this army to walk it back home. Oh, excuse me. Right, you're disbanded. I've got low county control in the man. Oh, you're already dealing with county control somewhere else. We've got another battle here. How are we continually gaining war score? I don't understand. Sardinia won a war. How long till we get onagers? 20 years. That's a long old time. I don't currently seem to have any hostile war penalty, offensive war penalty. So now would be a good time to sneak in, nick a little bit more land. Like say, not there. I can actually take a duchy off you. That's 2 counties. That's 2 counties there. One county with that, or 2 counties with that. Looks like it's 2 counties all the way, really, doesn't it? Or 2 out. It does seem to be out war at the moment. I was losing a war, in fact. It's a brand new adventure only. Okay, we'll get Tafilat. Oh, you do have allies. But you're already in a different war. Right, so we'll declare war on you. My sister, Princess Isabeau, has been quarrelling with her brother, King Rolgos, for days. Just now I can overhear them arguing the next room over. Unbelievable, how could a child believe you are the ideal manifestation of hastening family virtues? I am clearly far more deserving of that distinction than you are. I can try and break up the fight, or I can leave them to it. I'll leave them to it, honestly. Right, let's get my troops down here. Let's also call in an ally. Can I call in Wessex? No, because they're on Luxembourg? I just helped you. Yeah, Luxembourg. You can come help me now. Probably enough. Bring your siege weapons. Duchess of Braevant. I'm sorry, what? Oh my gosh, I'm on the opposite side to my mother in this war. This is hot. This is this silly little war. What's it over? It's over 1 county in Galicia. It's the most ridiculous war. Chiefess Freya. Apparently has committed crimes. I don't believe it. Oh god. Oh! Tafilat just, they finished their war with Twat. Obviously I was, a little late in declaring. And Briganza is under siege. This is the silliest civil war that's spiraled massively out of control. Right. We can improve our relationship. I can spend prestige to really improve our relationship. Or I can say, child or no, this is a battle I intend to win. A martial challenge against my own child, which I am likely to lose. Which is terrible. There we go, okay. We can have a little bit of snow fun. As she seems determined to do so anyway. I can't believe that my side is winning this war. It's unbelievable. Right. 30 days left on this siege. Luxembourg is coming. Uh, 26%-ish. I have a son. That's slightly annoying in a way. None of you are contributing war score. You guys. Do I want another Hastein after my dad? Good Norse name. Boon. Just Boo. You shall be King Boo. I'll educate you myself for now. I'm still really bad at swaying my bishop. Let's roll these guys. Yes, Avranche wants my son to go visit. And my daughter. Not my other son though. Apparently, maybe he's too young. Oh, hey, we've actually won a battle here. We, in air quotes. Oh, how? Really don't know how. But hey, it's going to be a quote-unquote victory, I suppose, for my side. Here's Luxembourg. Come on, Luxembourg. Yeah, walk over those 5 guys. We'll take on this fight. You fight 5 people. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit of offensive war now. Not too much. Not that much battles won score, sadly. There's people back. Got the Liberty faction. Ah! Okay. My Holy War now seems to be for more territory than before. So honestly, I see this as an absolute win. And Luxembourg is helping me by sieging down a place. Much faster than me. It was a good value war. Unbelievably. We're winning another battle. Did Wessex leave? Right. I took my foe hostage. We've won this war down here. This silly civil war. Can I ransom him? I can't, okay. Can I execute him? No, because I'm just. Oh, that's bad. I probably can't get my dread, thanks to being just. That's okay. So be it. I should feudalize to Ja. I'll let someone else do that. For now, I need to find someone to give these holdings to. Now that we're actually not at war anymore. Right. We're going to get a conquest rune. It's basically just spending money for piety and prestige. Seems I'm about to give all of these titles away. Sure, that's the former capital. I'm still stressed. Let's go on another hunt. I can ask my head of faith for gold. Probably worthwhile. Okay, let's find Prince Boo. No, not yet. Let's find once again another eligible haste earning. Fernando. Wonderful. Marvelous. Hispania grows. Maghreb. I can create the Kingdom of Maghreb. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so 7 out of 9. No. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nearly 7 out of 9. Oh my gosh. Sardinia just ate this chunk of Spain. Don't know what's going on there. Right. Macford. It's currently a title someone has. Currently is also a title someone has. Kingdom of Ambia is not created. I need 6 counties for it. So that looks like the obvious next choice. To kind of keep diving down into Africa, doing what they call in the trade a colonialism. Maybe for a good cause. Who knows? Let's drop down a save. So I haven't yet saved as Gandalf. Now seems like a pretty good time. So the realm is a lot more stable than I thought. I think possibly not least because some ridiculous portion of the realm was wrapped up in this ultimately trivial civil war. Offensive penalty is -5 right now. But we are waiting on... Oh, there's a faction somewhere. Why is there a faction? There's a Liberty faction. Who's very upset with me. Okay. All of a sudden... Okay, I spoke too soon. All of a sudden, lots of people are now very upset with me. Can I execute people for dread? Or is that gonna... It's just gonna stress me out. Right, other things I feel like torture them? No, that also gives me stress for being just. Okay. May needs to rest and regroup. Right. People are unsure what they're doing with this faction. I might want to sway you instead of my bishop, because I'm not going to want to sway my bishop anyway. If I can make you leave the faction, that would be good. Knights gain opinion of me. We ride. I can give this guy opinion of me, or I can gain that. I'll gain the prestige. More powerful vassals want council possessions. Who do we have? You. Yes. You can join my council. Oh well. declare more wars now. He also has defeats, which I won't do just yet. What I will do is see if I can develop my realm a little bit more. Montaigu. Nope, you're fully got. I can't go into Costco, no. Glen. I can't build these either, can I? No. Nope. I lost my rights with Luxembourg. Here's the new Luxembourg. Okay, I can't apparently get into some relationship with you, which is a shame. Not now. Right, Japanese magazine. Local fashions might give you diplomacy lifestyle experience, or I can gain piety. Local fashions. Fantastic news. I wonder if that's one of the events that's sort of going to be changed in the roll call update, because I know there's a lot of culture stuff there. We probably have a truce for Zeus. Or maybe not. Okay. Right. So I could declare war on you. To grab 2 counties. I declare war on you at all? I can. That's a very good adventure though. Things in Ambia. So Tuat recently lost a war. Oh, I still can't declare a proper war against you. Oh! I seem to have lost this territory to Gascogne. What just happened? Why did you join Gascogne exactly? What happened there? Now if I understood inheritance laws, I would have expected you to drag, if anything, the territory you inherited into my realm, not drag the territory you already had into his realm. That's disappointing. Exceptionally so, in fact. I'm not sure what happened there. It's meant I've lost this bloody kingdom title chance, haven't I? I need another 3 counties. I suppose I might as well. Blimey. Blimey, okay. Very cheeky of you, Gascogne. Very cheeky of you indeed. Get Wessex involved. No, Earth my no arms. There are no arms. Right, we'll go to see down the capital, then you guys can figure out where you're going to stand so I can come fight you again. Good, marvellous. I can't believe that went to Gascogne. I'm very cross. Not even sure how. Need diplomacy perk. Let's get befriend. No, let's get befriend. Right, where is he retreating to? I also never quite understood why retreating armies are so fast. I mean, sort of in universe. Like, I can understand for game balance why. To make it harder for me to do what I'm doing. But I really want to do what I'm doing. It's very annoying that I can't sometimes. Shady discussion. Two courtiers are talking to each other in a secluded spot. I must know what they're hiding. Oh dear. I'll try and torture the information out of them. Well, it's fine, probably. And we've got some more culture. We're still mostly afraid of the Andalusian Muad'Dibs. Hold over. Congratulations, you're next to be Norse. Glorious. Battle 1. Now let's just go and siege down places. Wessex didn't even get here. Wessex didn't even make it to the sea! Right. Oh, we won it with just that one siege. Okay. Right, this time I'll make sure to actually claim the kingdom title as soon as I can. Oh, I can't let me do a thingy war on you. I have piety. But I only need one more county, right? Yeah. So I might be able to do a county war. No, I can't. I'm one piety short of a county war. Isn't that typical? Right. Okay, let's find another Hasting in. Girls and matrimonial marriages will count. Oh, I can't believe you. You swine. You're betrothed. Oh, I have a brother. Hi there. Where are you? Oh, you're at my mother's court. Is he due to get anything? Haysteinson. No, Trigley. Yeah, he's due to get a county. Huh. Don't remember having you. Right, dynasty, tree. Now Antas has made his own house. That's very nice for him. You're perhaps married. Ah, hello. You're so random, dude. How do you like 2 counties up here? There you go. You became a vassal. Can I go on this guy? I can. Yeah, but only for that county. Not helpful. Okay, Barry will have to be. In just a second. I can't believe that. I don't even have a Casus Belli on them for that bit that they pinched from me. I mean, I'm glad, I suppose, that it's in same faith hands. But still not ideal. You two are in the same duchy. So I'll grab Fez. Won't bother calling in an ally this time because I'm not going to get here in time, as it turns out. Oops, you can finish going now. You get the siege commander. Everyone else, come up here. Just realised this guy's realm isn't very connected. Can you walk from here to here? I suppose you must be able to. Right, 1 victory. Where are you retreating to? Of course he will be there. Of course she will be there. Okay, he's going to attack my sieging army. This is very mean of you. It's fine, I'm going to reinforce. Yeah, see, that's one of the problems with the retreating armies being much faster, is that it can actually, in some circumstances, give you a massive advantage. Yeah, let's go fight you again. Basically, just keep doing this until you stop fighting me. Fantastic. He's gone. Any other siege guys in my army? How much would it cost? A lot. Yeah, you're a siege guy. Scotland is still winning wars. Right. Between these two sieges, I'm expecting to win. Oh, look how close that is. That's the war target, so that should tick up. There are Copts. Oh dear, he's one of mine as well. I don't get it, but I guess it makes them happy. Let's immediately tell you not to do that. No Copts, please. The last thing I need is get more. Can I imprison you for that? Right. Not this one. This one. There we go. Okay. I need to give this to someone. Might well give it to this guy, actually. Have another county. You're basically going to be the Duke of Fez. Still cross about Gascon. Probably now I've got too much offensive. Yeah, I've got too much offensive war penalty to go fight anyone else for a while. Blessed be God. Okay. Oh my goodness, another one? Get out of here. Get out of here. Right, you have finished increasing control of the county. You can get back on this. Blimey. And you? Dropping like flies. We've got 92% further as well. For some reason, I can't. I'm sure I've tried to convert this person a dozen times. I don't know why. That's not a crime anymore. Right. We'll do our best to stamp out yet another heresy that's shown up. Some people I can't ask. We'll need time on pause while this thing's open. It's because it's more hassle than it's worth to not. Where do we get to? We did you. Now Donato. Now Horther. Now Asbjorn. I'm putting all of these names on my lists, guys, just so you know. Right. Why can I not imprison any of these people? Why are none of you criminals? Right, some of you are converting. Some of you are not. You want money? No. Hooks I can have on not direct vassals. Right. Oh, moderation. Didn't check. Okay, we've got a fair few converts that time. Having the better learning skill is at least useful for something. Oh, I tell you what else I really need to do. I need to go on pilgrimage. I shouldn't have left it this late even. To Cologne. I don't think I've ever been on a pilgrimage to Cologne before, in any playthrough. What's up here? Oh, Francia is in the middle of a faff. Ah, doesn't have any good allies at the moment. Unfortunately. Why, you don't have any good claims? Pilgrimage, a rude story. It's about the emperor of some faraway place called Hispania. Hispania's not that far away. You know, only across the top of France. I could spend piety for some dread, which seems a bit pointless. I could get some different culture opinion. I can lose some stress. Perhaps it's time I found others to travel with. Let's get some opinion up. As I've got plenty of different cultures under here, because I've got Andalusian and Occitan and probably some French. I have walked the Holy Path. I gained a decent chunk of piety, enough for whatever my next war or two is going to be, and I'm Pilgrim. Right. What's my offensive war penalty like? Still appears. Not long now, and I have returned. It's good to be home. I tell you what, Your Perfectness, I really adore a crusade. That would be grand. Alger. Where's Alger? There. I can also ask you for gold, which I won't do, because I need my piety. Oh, Suez at war. You're defending against Prince Guafa of Salerno. Who are you? You're a foreign river. Where are you? You're up here. Oh, you're not attacking for me though. Oh, excellent. That means there's a time when... Oh, you're in another war. Ah, that's one of my vassals is fighting you in that war. That's allowed. Tut. You're attacking in the Holy War. I still can't Holy War on you because of bloody Gascon. Can't believe that. I'm going to be cross about that for the rest of my days. The wilderness is calling out to me. It's been too long since I last hunted. I can make my next hunt free, which sounds like a wonderful idea. I can lawfully imprison Count Gandalfa. Attempted to murder a family member. Good. You know, good Catholic Norseman, so you could just be ransomed. Right. I can't declare a proper war on Mali yet, because I don't contact you. Yeah, this kingdom is definitely where I want to be, but actually getting into it, it's such a pain. Oh, maybe I should write another Gascon song. Oh, so there's actually a fair few chunks of West Francia. Still not sure how that happens. I mean, it will have been a succession thing, the same way I end up with wonky bits of France. And, oh. Okay. Affection people are happy. sway someone else. And declare wars. Y'all. So, vassal in my realm has been excommunicated. So I can imprison him if I want to. Neighbouring ruler. Lothians attempted to invade Scotland. Let's ransom you for some money. And how's this war doing? So you've just lost that other war. And now Mali is trying to conquer the same place. Oh, that's going to be awful. Please don't do that. Yep, okay. So now I can't invade Mali because they're attacking me and then I'll have a truce with them. I mean, why in your right mind did you think, you know, what I really want to do right now is, can I get 30 in the duchy? No, I can't get different duchies. Right, okay. I'm going to call all of my allies into this bloody Mali war. Gascon can bloody join in. And you. Since you're part of the problem. Right, everyone join in the Mali war. And then I'll focus on this war. Oh, that was too many guys. Let's split off a few thousand levies and find somewhere for you to disband. And then we'll split you in half. Take this half over here. Give you the slightly worse siege commander. And this lot will come over here. We'll get, oops, we'll get the slightly better siege commander, because you're likely to be facing more guys. County. Did you lose that? Not sure what happened. Andres is an experienced fighter who will cause me stress to recruit. But that's okay because I've got a free feast. Sway the visit. Just show me terms. I don't need you swayed that badly. Right, 9 months in that siege. Mali, despite saying they're invading, is not doing an awful lot. Oof. Okay, yeah, you can have a hook, I suppose. Even though I'm gonna regret it. She inquires deeply about my tone collections. It fascinates me as well. That is genuinely true. I'm a nerd. A reclusive nerd, no less. could be befriending people. Maybe that would be wise. Maybe I'll wait till they're a threat to me and then befriend them. Claims on Mercia. It's moderately interesting to me. Spain's strong, but not stronger than me right now. That's Mercia, isn't it? Yeah, down here. But I mean, England is a pain to take. Oh, my councillor died. It's my spy master. And the replacement options are terrible. So we'll get your arm fast. The disfigured. There's Mali. They're going south to meet up with their friends, probably. Not one day too soon. Ah! I had a rival which I didn't know about. And they died, which is excellent. Right, he gained low taxes. Where else do you own? Oh, you own the silly little island, don't you? How botheration. Right, let's give you a better commander. Let's give you the siege guy. Right, and we'll send you off here to siege down this stupid little island. Gosh darn it. Right, can you stand here? Oh, very much not. You're actually going to have massive supply trouble everywhere. Great. Okay. Right, so we'll keep some people nearby, just in case they decide to try and counter siege. There's been a Liberty faction made, probably because I've been at war for a while. Right, you. I wanted to befriend you. Have a 14% chance. Oh, he's gained a new ally. Oh, with quite a few troops. That's probably okay. Right, faction. We'll sway you. You want to come and, like, help me invade Mali? At all? Rather than just being useless. You know, that's an option available to you. Okay. We now have more bad guys. You can promote culture. Oh, the Zaidi populace are now the strongest single faction. The County of Fazaz. Let's Norsify Africa. Goodness sake, event got right in the way of that. It's been a long evening in the company of Auravar. He's fought a troll. Give me some plus opinion because I don't need stress loss. You guys are taking quite a while to get to where you're going. My chances helping me get nice with my vassals. You are above your supply limit. Okay. We'll split off like 300 dudes. Here. Right. We'll figure this out. This popular section's left. Administration fails and prisoners died. Probably lots of invincible guns going on. Oh, it's only -1 at the moment. Right. Capture this blasted island. Win this war. Hopefully win this war. Can you actually bring some like siege weapons, guys? That would be super helpful. Instead of just standing around. And honestly, if you guys want to come fight, that's pretty helpful too. Have you come to mess with my supply? Right, let's go fight this guy. Maybe this will actually win the war for us early. We're going to have some help from Wessex here, even though I don't think they're in this war. It's just me in that war. What? Have we not occupied all of Mali? Oh no, there's Mali down here. Oh, Mali is fairly hefty. It's probably worth what? Oh, no, that's fine. I'll make them get a critical stress if I wipe peace out. What's the war? It's just a conquest war. If I enforce my demands, I get 80 money. I'm gonna spend a lot more than 80 money trying to win this war. Okay. How are we doing on the siege? 59 days left. The battle might win it sooner. We'll see. Not quite. Right, so we spotted another whale. We can try and get it and probably fail. And I can let somebody else get it and just get a little bit of money. Or I can get to prestige. I'll have the little bit of money. Oh, these guys are starving. Hey, siege 1. Enforce my demands. So be it. Right. Glorious. I probably want to give this away to someone. Can I now Holy War you? I still can't Holy War you. Might take a second to update, actually. Blasted to at. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. They're being a pain. Oh, somebody has pinched off a little bit of Valencia for me, which is good news. Okay, right, I now have a truce with Wally, don't I? Truce with Zeus. I don't have a truce with Zeus, so I can declare a truce with Wally. So I can declare war back straight away if I want to. That would be for a county, I suppose. It's worth looking at. In terms of king titles, how many do I need? I need 6, so I've got 3. So I still can't for some reason take one off you properly. Oh, sorry, I was looking for Hastings. Hastings to give this their county to. Princess Isabeau. You've got a guy with 2 counties. We'll go into 1 each. You have all daughters, it looks like, at the moment. You guys are still betrothed. Apart from you, I still can't get into my court. You're in concubinage. This guy is in my dynasty. I'm going to invite him to my court. Then I'm going to give him some territory once he arrives. Right, hi there. Congrats. You're my new vassal. Excellent. Okay. That seems like an excellent point for us to leave it there for now. I will be back later today after lunch, probably in about an hour, trying to continue this push to expand out to 9 kingdoms before tomorrow. If you've enjoyed watching up to this point, do consider giving me a follow on Twitch. It really helps small creators like me. If you're watching this on YouTube, where I'm just Diz for Demise, then do consider subscribing. And you can follow me on Twitter, also at Diz for Demise, to find out whenever I go live. I will see all of you for a little bit more Crusader Kings 3 very soon. But in the meantime, see you later.